Welcome back to Trading Hour. Well, today a very interesting news development that has come in as far as WABAG is concerned. The company has informed the exchanges that it will form a partnership to go ahead and form a dedicated platform for capital projects in the municipal sector. To discuss more on this, we are joined now by Skandaprasad Seetharaman, the CFO at WABAG. Thank you so much, Mr. Seetharaman, for joining us. First up, give us a sense of this particular development. Is this mainly for Indian domestic municipal corporation orders that are expected? And what will be the role of you as well as your partners? We understand that there are 3 other partners who are stepping into this particular platform.
Good morning, Vivek. Very good morning to all your viewers, and thank you very much for having us on your program. Yes, this is a very strategic development for WABAG. This is an equity partnership that we have agreed with the marquee international investors to invest up to $100 million jointly in municipal sector water treatment projects. All of those will be on PPP basis. This is in line with our long-term strategy to remain asset-light and develop long-term partnerships. And through this partnership, we will be able to focus on what we are best at, which is our technical expertise in EPC and O&M, while the financial partners will bring in the required capital. So this is going to be an equity platform where WABAG will take a minority capital investment, which is in line with our asset-light strategy. Majority capital will come for equity from the international investors, and jointly this capital will be invested into PPP projects, and this will focus on the municipal sector primarily in India and in select countries in the emerging markets.
Got it. What would be your financial commitment? You've said it's going to be minority, but could you put a number to it?
See, Rima, we have not taken more than 26%. That's going to be the maximum stake that we would like to take. So we would remain minority when it comes to these equity partnerships.
But as of now, maximum is 26%. What's the upfront amount that you have put in as of date right now?
So this is a non-binding term sheet that we have signed. We are now progressing on the diligence and definitive agreements. Once that is done, the capital investment will be committed, and this will be drawn in the ratio that is agreed between partners on a project-by-project basis.
Understood that. Now, give us a sense of the upcoming municipal project or the prospect pipeline. First, you give it for us for India, and typically explain to us, when such projects do come up in the PPP, route, what is the equity that you need to put in? What is the kind of debt that you get in? And with your partners on board, do you now get access to cheaper funding?
Yeah. See, we've seen in the last few years, the water sector has moved from a contractor model to a performance model. And PPPs are an important factor. So what happens is you get EPC followed by a long-term O&M, which is where you take long-term commitments. And here is where it will differentiate contractors from real water technology companies. And WABAG having more than 100 years of experience, we are already having a lot of long-term contracts. We are well experienced to get into this. So the way this will work is that the equity capital, that the debt equity ratio is usually about 70-30, 75-25. So this 25 or 30% as required by the project will be put in by the platform, and the remaining will be raised through debt. Of course, we have already raised debt in our existing PPP projects from marquee debt lenders like IFC Washington, Asim Infra, and Tata Cleantech Capital. So with a partnership of this kind with very well-known international investors, I'm sure we will have better access to capital, and there will be a much higher credibility for the platform as such. And the debt lenders should surely be more confident about this sector.
Point well taken. How soon before, when do you think you will be able to complete all the regulatory approvals and get this platform up and running and you can start bidding? What's the timeline that you have in mind?
See, already we have a few seed projects and we are preferentially placed on a few projects. So the projects are there to make the investment. So the avenue is already there. In terms of the process, I think right now we are in a very good stage in terms of our diligence and working on the definitive agreements. I think over the next couple of quarters, we should have this up and running.
Couple of questions, Mr. Seetharaman, request you to answer them a little quickly. Number one, prospect pipeline, both India as well as other emerging markets. Typical win ratio there. We also understand that typically in these projects there is always an issue of receivables, which even you have faced in the past. So how do you intend to go ahead and face these issues? And number three, whenever we talk about WABAG, quite a strong order book already in place. Will you transfer a few of the existing pending orders to this particular platform?
Okay. So number one, in terms of potential of this sector, our capital projects team has been working on this over the last few years, and we see with this platform also forming in line with our strategy. The sector is about the PPPs is about $1 billion in terms of overall opportunity as we see it right now, which is available for this platform to invest over the next 3 to 5 years. Number two, in terms of your question relating to receivables, you've seen our change in our strategy where we have said we will focus only on projects which are multilaterally backed, sovereign funded, federal government backed, or backed by a letter of credit. So even in our EPC projects that we are running today, 99% plus of our projects fall in one of these categories. So we have addressed the question of receivables being stuck because of government issues, funding, etc., through this strategy. And with the PPP projects, we will not be any different. Like, for example, the projects that we have taken on Namami Gange, there is an escrow mechanism. The funding comes from World Bank. There is an assurance from NMCG. So all these will continue to be the contours within which we will continue to work in this sector. Number three, we already, as I said, we already have 3 running projects. One of the projects has already achieved COD. Couple of projects are in advanced stages. Of course, these are also projects which can potentially move into this platform. And there are other preferentially placed orders where we will try to convert and bring it under this platform, and many more orders in the future. As I said, the opportunity landscape is big, and there'll be enough and more opportunities to consider through this platform.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us, giving us a sense, and congratulations on the formation of a platform. Hope to see you soon once the Q4 results are out as well. But time now for a short break. We bring you excerpts of our conversation with Hindalco's MD, Satish Pai, over their plans to invest 45,000 crore in the aluminium and copper businesses.